Okay, hey everyone. I just wanted to get this out here while it was fresh on my mind about the emotional side of real estate when somebody is buying or selling their primary residence, the place that they call home. And so all this chatter that I hear among my commercial broker friends and my investor friends about their ability to analyze a real estate deal and to conduct a real estate transaction without a real estate agent is something that they can do and they're capable of doing without an agent. And many of you in that category have had experiences where you bought and sold property and an agent represented you and you felt that what they were paid far exceeded the value that you experienced in buying that property. And some agents are better at this than others, just bringing value to the transaction side and the mechanics of the transaction. And I think there's a lot of agents that actually do bring a lot of value to real estate investment transactions. But anyway, that's actually a separate point. The point that I want to make is the human component of buying and selling a place somebody calls home far exceeds or far different. It's very different than just the algorithms and the underwriting and the deal analysis and the due diligence and the mechanics of the transaction. And so I'll say to those of you who have been posting about the buyer's agents having very little value and not worth the price that has been commonly paid for those agents, that agent is doing something far more in most cases with their clients than what you are doing as an investor and a commercial broker. And some of you have gone into brokerage, commercial brokerage and investing from the residential side as an agent, and you specifically wanted to get away from the emotional aspects of a real estate transaction where a primary residence is being sold or purchased by clients that are going to call that place home for the next 5, 10, 15 years. It's a different world than merely the mechanics of the transaction. So anyway, I'm going to be posting more about this because this is where I think the best buyer's agents can supercharge the value that they bring to a transaction. Not only the mechanics of the transaction, where they can add a lot of value in making that process smooth, but it's one thing to mechanically make the process smooth. It's another thing on the emotional and the human aspect. And when I say emotional, I don't necessarily mean we're talking with people that are distraught or not mindful or not thoughtful about the transaction that they're going through, but there's an emotional component. It's a very deep and real emotional component in a good way, in a human way. If that was not there, we would cease to be human. And if we want to diminish or make a transaction where a person is going to purchase a place that they will call home for the next 10 years, if we just want to boil that down to the mechanics of doing that, I think we're going to cease to be human, because it is a deeply human experience for every person on the planet to have a place they call home that makes them feel safe and comfortable. And it's a place where they can retreat to, and it's a place where it is theirs, and no one can intrude on their space, and they can raise children or protect family members. And there's something totally different about the reality of us in a real estate transaction as human beings compared to merely looking at it as a financial transaction with underwriting, deal analysis, spreadsheets, attorneys, lenders, agents, all just kind of the mechanics of it. So anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, but I wanted to get those thoughts out there. and this forces me when I post this to say, okay, I've got to go back and really I can make a series of videos on this. So that's all for now. Just wanted to get that out there. Thanks.